Ithelia has become the threat that Hermaeus Mora foresaw, racing to Apocrypha to take the realm as her own. And with each passing moment, reality breaks down a little more. Time grows ever shorter, Proxy. You restore the original relics used to capture and imprison Ithelia. And we created the Mirror of Truth to try to show her the monster she has become. All we need to do now is travel to Apocrypha and locate her. Apocrypha, like all Oblivion realms, is infinite. But we have the Skein of Secrets. I shall open a portal. Use the Skein once we cross into the realm and see if it can pinpoint Ithelia's location. Gather the relics, Proxy. We shall have need of them. I shall open a portal to Apocrypha. Once there, use the Skein and let us see if we can pick up Ithelia's trail.
Can you feel it? Reality itself is splitting at the seams. We need to hurry, mortal. Haven't you been paying attention? This is the very threat that Hermaeus Mora contracted you to help stop. You've accomplished a lot as Fate's Chosen, but Ithelia is still out there, loose and destroying reality one piece at a time. Oh, you've seen the state she's in. She doesn't even realize the effect she's having on existence. She's just so full of rage and anger. If we don't act, and by we I mean you, by the time she realizes what she's doing, it will be too late to stop it.
Back to Oblivion? Well, in for an acorn, in for an oak. I'm with you, friend. Back to Oblivion?
I don't understand magic, and I know next to nothing about Daedra. But I do know war. This is war, comrade. And there's no one I'd rather face it with than you, Baragon, and Laramil. For whatever good it will do, my sword is yours.
Come, Proxy. The portal to Apocrypha awaits us. And once on the other side, use the Skein and see if it can pinpoint Ithelia's true location. She and Torvasad have much to answer for.
Do you feel it? Like thousands of aggravating Dade mites crawling across my tentacles. There is definitely something not right here in Apocrypha. Hurry up and use the Skein. That path leads to the forbidden parts of the realm.
Another way to reach the Mythos, perhaps. Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum.
Reality tears here in Apocrypha. Go on ahead and I'll see if I can do anything to slow them down.
Use the Skein and let us see if it can pick up Ithelia's trail. The skein leads us to that cave, Proxy. I have heard whispers of paths such as this. They can be found throughout Apocrypha. Press on, Proxy.
Hurry, mortals. Ithelia and her scion have breached my private sanctum. Enter the mythos and aid the one who knows.
The one who knows needs us, Proxy. Just like at the loom, Mora could not portal us closer to the energy now contained in Ithelia. But look what her very presence does to Apocrypha. We must hurry. Another tear. How many wounds can reality contain? A dead end. But the path. The light of the lamp will veil the way. Keep going, Proxy. What havoc these changes must be wreaking in Apocrypha's core. Another dead end. Use the lamp and find it. Clarity's light reveals the unseen. Let us continue. Another obstacle. Use the lamp here if you would. I think we need the lamp's light again. A portal. Careful. I do not expect anything good to emerge.
Show them what they're made of.
Remember, Abolisher gathers energy from each foe you fell.
Over so soon.
Abolisher is charged. Unleash it. The portal is damaged. Gather more energy and do it again.
luck
The
next
portal
time.
is closing.
Oh, wait.
Remember, abolish this power should we encounter more of these Miramore portals.
You want the tie? Fine. Move it. Focus.
That door bears the marks of Miramore. Use the Echoneum. Maybe it will offer a clue.
Mora hides in his sanctum. I will transform this realm and make it his tomb! Set wards in place, my son! Fate's minions must not be allowed to interfere.
Yes, my prince. None shall find the wards.
The skein indicates that the wards are somewhere above. Look for a passage leading up. That must be one of the wards. Destroy it! Well done. Let us find the next one. The aesthetics of Miramore have a certain beauty, but they do not belong in Apocrypha. Another ward! Destroy it! Good work, Foxy. With the wards destroyed, the way into Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum should be open now. There. Ithelia and Torvisard. But what have they done to
You
the
have
men?
become the very threat I foresaw, Ithelia.
Only a threat to you, Mora!
Can you not see? Reality collapses around you as fate's threads unravel.
Your reality, Fateseer, not mine! Witness the ascension of the Prince of Paths to her rightful place of power! Keep draining Mora, Scion. I will deal with his champions. I am the Unweaver. I am the Dark Tomorrow. I am the last path you will ever walk. Warriors of Miramor, defend your prince! What was lost, mortal? I must! I cannot be undone by a mortal!
Over here, Proxy. Use the mirror of truth.
What did I see? Mortal, tell me what this means. That mirror. It showed me the truth. I have become the monster that Mora predicted. And I remember. I saw it too. As Mora sealed my prison all those eons ago, I realized at the end he was right. I am the last tomorrow. It was what Mora saw when he examined my threads of fate, that I would become the Unweaver, the destroyer of reality. In that last moment, as the door to my prison slammed shut and my memories frayed, I saw it too. But it was too late. Because I had already set the compulsion in Torvasad's mind. I had already unspooled the thread to freedom. Now your actions have brought me a moment of clarity. But it will not last. Already I feel the power, the madness reasserting itself. A nice thought. But I am Daedra. I cannot change. And once the madness comes upon me, I doubt you will be able to contain me again. Forgotten memories and near limitless power blinded me. It led us exactly to the moment in time Mora feared. Not while the power of the loom and the energy I took from Hermaeus Mora flows through me. I must shed this power once and for all. Only then can the growing madness be quelled. Hermaeus Mora, you were right. I am a danger to fate and reality. Let me return what is rightfully yours.
You are surrendering, abandoning our sacred quest. No! We are too close. I claim the power. I will finish this.
My scion contains power. You must stop Torvasad.
Despite it all, it seems we are fated to battle. Face me, mortal!
Give them everything you've got. Don't just stand there.
We need aid.
You hold your own against me. Now face a multitude.
I'm here, my friend.
Got to hang on.
Use the portal to help Baragon.
Try my patience, mortal. I never sought this battle, but you lead me.
I learned not to float casually over strange portals.
restore the glory of a miracle.
For Gingrad! For Westfield! For Nern!
Lend your might to fate's chosen.
I created my scions to save me from a fate I finally accepted. Though I had forgotten until you reminded me.
No, my prince. I am Dremora. I am eternal. I will reform and complete the task you set before me.
Such is the nature of Daedra. Never changing, never growing. I return your power to you, Mora. And I disperse mine into the void. And Torvasad, my most faithful. I consign your essence to nothingness, never to return. Be at peace. At last. Poor Torvasad, blinded by a compulsion I never should have bestowed.
Fate's chosen has accomplished the tasks I set before them. Now, let us enter the portal and conclude this heinous business. Your prison awaits, Ithelia.
If I survive to tell her this story, my little sister will never believe it.
Let us enter Ithelia's prison and finish this once and for all. Use the portal.
The threads of fate continue to unravel. Ithelia might be compliant for the moment, but the situation is still untenable. We must see what accord she and the Great Eye can reach.
When this is all over, you must remind me how you convinced me to get involved in a war between the Daedra.
Ithelia, it is time to resume your imprisonment.
To what end? As long as I remain in this reality, the threat I pose persists. My power will always find a way to return to me. Such is the nature of our princely dispositions.
The threads of fate agree with you, but what choice do we have? You are Daedra, immortal, forever. I see no other path before us.
Our natures confound us. We need a different perspective. One you so elegantly provided. Mortal, let us speak.
Ithelia speaks true. Imprisonment is not a permanent solution as we have so recently experienced. And she is right. I made you Fate's chosen for exactly this moment, to provide us with a different perspective. Go ahead. Speak with Ithelia.
My very nature makes returning me to prison a temporary reprieve at best. My power will always find a way back to me. And with it, the threat of the madness that overcomes me and can unravel reality. Mortal, talk with me more about change. Yes, my reflections. When we walked the many paths at the Outcast Inn, we visited realities where things had gone another way. I am different in those realities. But that is not choice. That is consequence. The aftermath of alternate events. The many paths lead everywhere. Other places, other possibilities, parallel realities. You can go anywhere. If you can just find the path. No power. A path where Daedra and Magicka do not exist. It would need to be a place where my Daedric power held no sway and could gain no foothold. I feel the tendrils of my discarded power searching, reaching toward me. We must hurry, mortal. Indeed. Hermaeus Mora can find an acceptable path, and I can show him how to open the way. And then we would need you to use Abolisher, to destroy the path, so that I could never return to this reality. Ask Mora if this will suffice.
Speak, Fate's chosen. You are deep in conversation with the Prince of Paths. What do your mortal eyes see that elude my Daedric senses? A path that is better than the solution I devised so long ago. Inconceivable. Do not overstep your bounds, mortal. Do not use my own words against me. Still, you are correct in that regard. Very well chosen of fate. What do you suggest we do with Ithelia to preserve our reality? Leave this reality for a realm where she would have no access to her Daedric power? I had not considered that. I would need to confirm that the reality guarantees our safety, but how will we make certain that she would indeed be exiled forever? What say you, Prince of Paths? Will you accept eternal banishment in a realm where your power does not exist?
I accept that fate, Hermaeus Mora.
Then allow me to turn my gaze upon the many paths to find a worthy reality.
And allow me to show you how to open that path, while I still have the will to do so. An excellent portal, Mora. Now...
Wait! We lost a good friend to one of the reality tears. Is there anything...
The tears were not my creation. Only an effect of my passing. All I can offer is this wisdom to ease your mind. Now, you have shown we who are called Daedric princes that there are always possibilities, even for us. Farewell, mortal.
Ithelia has walked the path to her exile. Take Boethiah's blade and destroy the portal. Cut off the path so that she may never return. Now, leave this place, mortals, and understand that you go with the gratitude of the one who knows.
Mora's portal shall return us to Baragon's townhouse. I sense he has already sent our allies there. Ithelia is gone, no longer a threat. But Proxy, we should speak.
I'm not sure what happened. After we defeated Torvasad, I stepped through that portal and found myself back here. I'm dying to know what became of Ithelia, but you should talk to Laramil first.
I'm not sure I appreciate being whisked through Oblivion portals without so much as a by your leave. Still, it appears our efforts were successful. Talk to Laramil, then you can fill the rest of us in on what exactly happened.
It appears we have done it, Proxy. Ithelia is no longer a threat to our reality. Your solution was not what I expected, and even Hermaeus Mora was surprised. But I suppose that was why he selected you as Fate's chosen in the first place. Ithelia is gone and can never return, but the damage she caused to reality may still be a concern. For the moment, let us reflect on what this victory has cost us, and take this reward in recognition of your efforts. The one who knows insists.
Mortal, the Great Eye requires one last task before your contract expires, along with everything else.
Another task, another danger to deal with. It never ends, does it, Proxy? Go on, talk to Scroot and see what else the one who knows requires of us. What happened is that we defeated Ithelia and Torvasad, exiled the Prince of Paths to a remote reality, and kept Apocrypha from being transformed into a new Miramor. Or did you have a more specific question? Hermaeus Mora found a distant reality where neither Magicka nor Daedric power can exist. Ithelia showed him the path, and he opened a portal. And thanks to you, that portal and path were destroyed. She poses no danger there, and cannot return here. Ithelia provided me with wisdom, to see for a moment as she sees. I could not make sense of everything, but the possibilities of the many paths stretched before me. Curate Gadain, he still exists somewhere, I think. Perhaps, perhaps not, I am unsure. But nothing can be done while the fabric of reality remains tattered and torn. Talk to Scroot, and let us see what comes next.